Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Infinite StoneBlock. This is Scoots42, and let's see, today I wanted to start off by getting ourselves a Mega Torch. It seems like almost every time I turn around, I'm having to deal with some kind of Enderman, the evolved Enderman. They just pop up wherever they want. So I'm kind of hoping that maybe right in this area we'll be far enough away from the mob spawner that they'll still spawn over there. But hopefully, like once I clear these guys out, I'm hoping we won't see any more, except possibly down in this room down here. There are spots for them to spawn along the outside edges, like way back there. And it generally works out pretty good, because I've got a pretty decent supply of ender pearls just from doing it like this, and they don't have any real way of getting out of there. They can teleport, I've noticed. I have had a couple of them teleport down to there when I was attacking them, but it's not really a big deal because I've got this hallway set up so they can't really get in there to me. So hopefully we'll get more guys spawning down there. Maybe get these guys cleaned up a little bit. There we go. I have lost a couple animals. You can see some of them have taken damage. It's just from trying to keep these rooms cleared out all the time. What do we got in here? A bunch of iron. So I think one of the other things I want to start working on today, too, is let's go ahead and get some of that cobalt smelted down. Let's turn you off for now. Well, maybe we should just go ahead and let you drain out. We'll work on some of this other stuff. Inventory is getting to be an issue too. Gonna start running out of room here real quick. In fact, some of my chests are already at the point where they can't really hold anything other than what they've got in them. Like this guy, he's pretty well full. We have been getting some pretty decent pulls out of the loot chests and stuff, though, so I can't complain. Can't complain too much. But I do want to get some of this cobalt kind of melted down so we can make ourselves a hammer. That is not the fastest way in the world to do it. Or maybe I can kind of... Did I lose my wrench? I'm not really seeing it. What do they need for this? Iron and tin? I think we can do that. Not sure what I did with that thing. Iron and tin. Something like that. There we go. Try to do something here. I'll try to... There we go. In fact, I'm thinking what might even make a little more sense now is let's see if we can just make a regular redstone clock for this side. let's see, we should have enough redstone. I think we'll need some redstone torches as well, right? Let's just grab a bunch of that. Let's see. I think we need to do something like this. Get ourselves a few torches. Need one more. What we need is stone. Okay. Well, I guess we only need one redstone torch. That's alright. I'm sure they'll come in handy. There we go. This should be okay. Cool. Nice. Alright, so we can shut you off for now. I mean, that was a good way to automate it right away since we didn't have access to redstone at the time when we did it. Let's see, so we should have our hammerhead cast. Cool. Put you up for now. We're also going to want the large plate. And we may want to go ahead and make ourselves... Did I not do a tough tool rod? Interesting. Guess not. So we'll probably want a little bit of gold in there as well. And I think I'm going to do something I normally don't do, which is I think I'm going to go with probably ardite for a handle, because we did get a good amount of ardite as well. Alright, so there's our cobalt. Let's go ahead and get that stuff out of there real quick. That should clear out all that cobalt. It should take, well, I take that back. That'll leave us with 8 ingots. There we go. I want to get that cobalt out of there so I don't turn any of it into manulin, which is not something I want to do right now. We will. Eventually, I want to make like a manulin sword blade, which we could do, but I've got actually a few other things kind of laying around that I want to get to today. But a hammer is going to be pretty crucial. Let's see. So let's see if we can't get that guy as well. There we go. Cool. Let's see, for the large plates, I'll probably do copper. Okay, that's going to give us that well established, and I'll probably do iron. So we can have a little bit of that magnetic on there. We got plenty of iron in there, so I'm not going to bother putting any more iron in there. We'll go ahead and get that copper in there, though. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. That ardite's almost done. Nice. Go ahead and get our ardite tough tool rod. That wasn't where I really wanted. I can melt you back down though, yeah. There we go. That's what I wanted. Ardite tough tool rod. Cool. Takes 3 ingots to do that, I think. So I'll probably want one more of those. And copper. This is going to help us dig some stuff out. I mean, 'cause we definitely need to be able to set up some more room for things. Because, like, for instance, over here, I've got some magmatic dynamo basically ready to go. I just needed a redstone transmission coil, just a little bit of silver and some redstone. I think the roughest part was the Invar gear, but I basically just made a gear cast for the smeltery. So you do need a little bit of nickel and some iron to get the Invar, but there's our magmatic dynamo, which is pretty cool. And I've already gone ahead and got us an upgrade kit. And just in case you didn't see the recipe on that, let's see if I can bring that up. Again, just some Invar bronze gear. Bronze is 3 copper and a tin. And just some redstone will get us that upgrade kit. And we'll talk more about that in just a little bit after we get our hammer. Because one of the other things I've done is I've taken our cobblestone generator and surrounded it with iron to get ourselves the Cobble Gen Tier 2. And I've also temporarily suspended the lava here because as soon as we get ourselves some better tools, we're going to be digging out basically some new rooms, new larger rooms. That's not going to hurt anything. We will need that. Let's see. So, Cobalt Hammerhead, that guy, that guy, that guy. Cool. Nice. And that's a decent amount of durability, I think. A little slow. A little slow on the mining speed, but we can add modifiers to that later, which will be pretty cool. So do I have I put you in there? Nice. Right, so you'll just hang out in there for a little while. I don't think we'll need an excavator right away, but it may come in handy. So let's see here. We've got our dynamo now. I should have somewhere. Oh, I think I just saw them. There we go. There they are. Oh, cool. I did pick up a few chance cubes. We might play with those a little later. I've got an idea for those. Because we do have access to the nether now. But, let's see. I'm thinking I want to set up the lava stuff and basically all of our, I don't know, our technology, I think, is going to end up down in this area. So let's see, I do have torches. Let's just kind of dig ourselves a spot out here. Turn our light overlay on for now. And it does look like that mega torch is working, which is pretty cool. I'm probably going to have to mess with it a little bit, though, with where it's sitting. Because it looks like nothing is spawning in our mob area either, which isn't exactly what we wanted, but I'll take it. At least for now. I'll kind of play with that a little between episodes. So let's see. And you know what? You know what might not be a bad idea before we get too crazy. Since we have the stuff to do it. I've already done it to my pick. But before I forget, I'd kind of like to do the same thing to my hammer. If I can find it. I thought I had a couple eyes of ender floating around here somewhere. There they are. I think I just need one. And I'll need a little bit of glowstone. Let's pop you in here. There we go. Just 2 glowstone and an eye of ender. And that puts that glowing modifier on our tinker tool. So now as I mine, the tool will just light stuff up for me, which I think is pretty cool. Let's see. I did this to remind myself that that's where the room ends. But I'm thinking what I really will want to do is maybe right here. So maybe something like this, just to get us started. Really? So let's see, how big is that? 3. Something like this. And this should work to start setting up some basic lava generation, is what I'm hoping this little room will start off to be. So we can start doing some kind of power. That's why I've got the magmatic dynamo, as a matter of fact. Oh, that wasn't the guy I wanted to. Oh well. There we go. So now if I do our little F7 thing, it's kind of hard for me to tell if it's actually on or not, since this room's all nice and lit up. Now what I will do is I'll go ahead and put some torches up here, just because occasionally those little dots that light stuff up, these guys, like I might have to move one, if it's in the way where we want to set something, for instance. So let's try, I guess, maybe putting you right there for now. So here in just a little bit, let's see, hopefully I've got those crucibles nice. And we do have our cobble gen, sweet. Well, let's see, we're going to need to grab a couple other things as well. But I'm thinking that I should be able to do something like this. Cool. And then we can set our crucibles like so. Now we should be able to get rid of you. Let's see, this guy. Probably hang out right there. And it does automatically output to stuff above, like we did over here. How are you doing, by the way? Ooh, we do have one piece of quadruple compressed. Nice. So what we're going to do is whitelist it. Cool. Nice. And there we will eventually get our sextuple compressed cobblestone. So we may end up upgrading this guy, or we more than likely will once we're doing a little better on the resources. But anyway, back to this little guy. While I'm at it, I may as well do that and upgrade you so we have access to this augmentation spot, which would be pretty cool. But we're going to need to go and grab like some kind of item duct or fluid duct, or let's see. I don't remember if we've made any fluid ducts yet. We did. Cool. Hardened fluid duct. See, do I still have? I should have a servo around here. There we go. Hardened servo will work. Nice. And we are probably going to need item ducts. There we go. No. Kind of curious. What do we need for this? Iron, glass, and an Eye of Ender. I think we can do that. One of those. One of these. And that'll get us our Eye of Ender. And then what else do we need? Just some iron and glass? If we can do that. We needed a couple iron nuggets. Let's put you guys in here for now. And a couple pieces of iron, I think. And let's get that retriever. And let's head back down there. Did I get item bucks? I did. Good. Good, good, good. So what we should be able to do see, these are the fluid ducts. Yes. Do I want these? I think I want these out front. Right, and then we can put the retriever like right there. There we go. We'll just get some cobble going in there. Nice. Alright, so that is working right away. And let's get these set up. See, now I'm kind of curious. I'm going to reset this a little bit. Because it says it should automatically output. So let's disconnect you there. See, hopefully that'll work. Maybe just for fun we can do it on that side too. Interesting. Oh, it looks like it might be working. Cool. That is super cool. So let's see. Or let's double check on it, I guess. It appears to be working. This is filling up with lava. And right now we can do a maximum of 60 RF a tick, which isn't horrible. Not horrible at all. So let's see. I'm going to use some waypoints here to kind of give you an idea of where we are. There we go. Well, maybe if I can spell. There we go. What I just dug out. Oh, there we go. Got a little turnaround. Here we are. What's the animals? Interesting. The dynamo is that way? Cool. So you have every appearance of working, which is pretty cool. So let's do a couple other things. I'm not seeing anything spawning down there now. So I'm thinking we're going to need to... Wow, an axe would be so much better for that. There we go. Let's take you upstairs. Yeah, see, they're spawning back there right away already. So let's pop you right here, right then, maybe for a little bit. Is stuff going to continue to spawn down there now? I'm not exactly sure what the range on that guy is, on that mega torch. But it looks like it may be fairly large. That is, I mean, that's pretty cool. I'm not going to complain a whole lot. Let's maybe do something like this then. We'll just push it back a little bit further into this hallway. They do want stuff spawning down there for sure. You know, in our spawn area. There we go. Hopefully that is far enough away. Which it seems like it might be. I thought it, you know, maybe had a radius of, I want to say, like 64 blocks. Or 32 blocks. I thought it had a diameter of 64, but it might be a radius of 64. And that would be pretty crazy. Interesting. Okay, so it does look like things are able to spawn down there again, so that's cool. Nice. Let's see what we got in here. Alright. One piece of cobalt so we can get a little bit of manual cooking up. And let's get, oh, I don't know. You know what wouldn't be a terrible idea? Let's get some iron. And see if we can't make some kind of a storage drum. That would probably be pretty cool. So we'll need something like that. Like so. Nice. Head down here. Nice. Very, very nice. That should continue to work. And that's working really nice. So I think one of the last things we need to do as far as that guy is concerned, I mean, obviously we'll make some more dynamos, and I'll probably work on that between episodes. Let's see here. Where did it go? Probably would want one of those in there. Although one of these wouldn't be a bad idea either. But I'm thinking that this is probably what we're wanting to do. So we're going to need to work on getting like some signalum. I don't know, it might make more sense to do one of these. So we just need, what, silver? 5 silver and 2 redstone? I think we can pull that off. Or maybe not. Do we have any silver in here? I do. Maybe we can ditch some of this stuff. There we go. So you should have a sword blade cast, yeah. Oh, okay. I guess I needed one more piece of cobalt. I thought that was going to give me 2 pieces. Interesting. Hmm. You should get some of this stuff put away, I guess. See what I mean? We're running out of room here pretty quick, so I'll have to do something. I'll have to do something about that fairly soon. You know, it probably wouldn't hurt while we're waiting on that. So let's go ahead and get this guy down there. There we go. So packing tape ought to make this pretty easy. There we go. Nice. That should... Yep, that's going to fill up. That's filling up. Nice. All right, so we've basically got infinite lava at this point. Because that cobblestone's going to continuously generate. It's going to continuously feed into the crucibles down there, which is super cool. Right, we got our manual in now. There we go. See if we can't get some of that silver. There we go. Maybe something like that. And then I think it was like so. There we go. And this should give us a little bit of a boost. Up to 120 RF a tick. Nice. That is going to be really awesome. So I think what we're going to do is go ahead and wrap up the episode here today. And when we come back in the next episode, we'll work on basically exploiting this new power source. We have 120 RF a tick to play with, so hopefully we'll be able to get some kind of what I'm hoping is an auto sifting system set up so that we don't have to manually sift for resources anymore. At least I'm thinking that's what we'll work on. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens in the next episode. So I hope you guys are enjoying this Infinite StoneBlock pack. It is a lot of fun to play. There's still lots more to come here with it. So thanks for stopping by today, guys, and take care.